Jai Sri Ram. So good morning all of you. Good morning. And I would say something. I would like to say thanks to respected sir Mr. Harikisan who gave me an opportunity to introduce myself and tell about something of our topic. So our topic is love marriage and arranged marriage. And before that, I introduce myself. Myself Rishabh Pratap from UP Town Bever, and today I will talk about love marriage and also arranged marriage. So I have told you about this topic yesterday. Still I try. Love marriage is going on in trending. I thought nowadays in our India, and mostly people do it right now. But in my suggestion, in my opinion, I would say to all of you that we should not do love marriage and we must do arranged marriage, I thought. Because love marriage is not for a long time. In future, your married life will be destroyed if you do love marriage. As I think, otherwise it's all depends yourself. That's if you love someone, then you can do love marriage. If you don't love someone, then you can do arranged marriage with your father and mother's permission. So, in my opinion, I would suggest you that you should not do love marriage because if you want to be happy in your life, and I would suggest that I saw many people who will get married with love marriage. They are not happy each time, and not in other house. In my house also, in my uncle has got married with her love, but he is not happy right now, and I know him very well that sometimes his wife beats him and also scold him. That thing when I saw at that time, I thought I am so scared with all these things that whatever happening in that house, and their environment is so bad because of his wife. So I would suggest to all that if you get married, then you should do arranged marriage with your parents' permission. Otherwise, it's no use to feeding you from your parents by your parents that the whole life they are feeding you and they are tending you, and still you are doing like this and without their permission. So I thought this is not fair, and we should do something from our parents' permission, not our desires. So I to tell you something about love marriage, that when you do love marriage with someone, at that time you know everything about him, and I have told you already this thing that when you love someone, then you know everything about him, and you are just like friends before your marriage, and in your friendship you can say anything, like you can abuse him, you can beat him, but there are some rule of married life. So after marriage you can't do it, you cannot beat your husband, you cannot beat your wife also. This is not the rule of married life. So in my opinion, I would say in love marriage, mostly people do this thing, and after sometimes he regrets that whatever I done. That's why I told you, I'm telling you that you should do arranged marriage. Otherwise, you will regret your whole life, and you will say of yourself that whatever I have done. This is why I suggest you that you should arrange marriage and you should not do love marriage. But I cannot say this to you all. It is your choice. It is your interest. Whatever you want to do, it's yourself. And if you love someone, then you should say to your parent that I wanna get married with him, and so give me permission to marry with him, with her. So this is my opinion that in love marriage, I'm not saying that love marriage is bad, because there are a lot of people those are happy to get love marriage. So it is all about yourself. If you are right, then nobody can say anything to you that your couple is bad or not. So, in my opinion, I would say that arranged marriage is better than love marriage. But in some cases, love marriage is so beautiful because before the marriage, your partner is your friend, and with your friend you can live your whole life properly and live happily. So it is not completely right that love marriage is so bad. In many cases, love marriage has been so good. I saw many things, and I didn't see any case personally, but I know about it. I saw many things in movies and in many areas. That's why I'm saying that love marriage is not so bad, but it's not better than arranged marriage, because in arranged marriage you don't know anything about your person, and with your father and with groom's father, with bride's father, you by them you know them. So I would say that I would say in groom's father know about him, and don't your bride family don't know about him. Still you are doing this, then it's your fault, and it's your mistake. But I would say that arranged marriage is good, but if you do love marriage, then you can do, because it's your life, it's your personal life, and we cannot interfere here. And this is main things about love marriage. In arranged marriage, I would say that it's very good, because before the marriage, and before the marriage you don't know anything about your partner, so you can live happily with your partner whole life, because you don't know anything about his past life, that how has been his life been. So I would say that love marriage is good, not much good than arranged marriage. So but I would say something personally, that the person who loves someone, at that time he want to do love marriage, but sometimes after sometimes he will regret. Of course, I know this thing, because in my neighborhood there is a couple who have got married with love, and nowadays they are unhappy, and they are fighting to each other daily, and the whole street also tends to from them. This is why this is why whatever you want to do properly, with your mind, with your emotions, with your heart. This is all about yourself, that you are doing wrong or right. But my personal opinion is that you should do love marriage, sorry, arranged marriage. And if you want to love marriage, then you can do, but in my opinion you should do love arranged marriage. Yeah. So it is not we can't say that love marriage is good, and I told you this thing already, because it's a feeling and it's a wonderful feeling when anyone fall in love. At that time the person who is in front of him, he is everything for the person who has fallen in love. So at that time he thought, this person is everything for me and I want to marry you. And he do love marriage with her also. And after some time when they fight to each other, at that time they said that I did wrong and I should not do this thing and I am regretting right now. So that's why you will have to know that what is right for you, love marriage and arranged marriage. And I'm not saying to you all that what will you have to do. Whatever you want to do, and we cannot do this. I'm only one person and I can't change the world. But for your father and mother, I would say that you should get from the arranged marriage. And because in arranged marriage your parents are also so happy that because they don't know about your past life, because you don't love with anyone and you got married suddenly a person, they because your family knows everything about your partner and they don't know anything about her past because you don't love with someone. And so uh, I would say you should do anything, whatever you do. I will not say anything. Many people thought that love marriage is good. Then that's good. That it can be good, but it's my opinion. It's my thinking only. And whatever you want to do. It's your life. The whole things will be yours. And but I would say love arranged marriage is good. And thank you so much. That's it.